Morning everybody. Dandy and Smudge back up the creek on the same bedrock corner. I'm going to try and clean out the rest of that hole over here. Today I've only got probably about 5 hours, so go back to this hole. We had a bit of a flood over the weekend, but it didn't appear to fill in the hole too badly. So anyway, we'll give it a crack back in here, move a couple of those bigger rocks, try and move this sucker here, and maybe that sucker, dig out all the overburden, put it in a bucket and run it through the forward classifier. Where I'm going to set it up, I'm not sure yet. Maybe back downstream where I was the other day. Anyway, the last day this week that apparently we're not going to get any rain, so in the next few days it's going to turn a bit shitty. So get out today, have a crack, see what we can find. Well, we removed one big rock, that's it over there. Got half a bucket there, or half a bucket there, one sort of full bucket there. But we've just been sucking out this hole down the bottom, moving all the bigger rocks. And I've just done a test pan from the bottom, and it's not really the bottom, but it's close enough. Two little bits, one little micro there and one little tiny speck there. So a micro and a speck, better than nothing, eh, Smudge? Anyway, we'll keep going. Cheers. Okay, the next big ghoulie's been moved, which was that one there. Getting down into the bottom. Haven't completely cleaned the bottom yet, but I'm trying to clean off all the little ledges. And I just did a bit of a yabby pump, bit of a shovel, test pan down the bottom, and a little bit better, more specks. We've got one there, a couple of little bits. So yeah, we're almost at the bottom of that crevice, so who knows, we'll give it a good scratch out and a bit of a yabby pump, we'll see what we can find. Still got the 2 buckets to run through the forward classifier too, so hopefully there's a little bit in the overburden. Okay, getting down there, still pulling some rocks out of it everywhere. Haven't really yabby pumped the bottom, haven't really scratched it yet, but that was 3 shovelfuls into this little pan. And that's what we got. So there's a few nice little bits in there, but yeah, not a lot. But then again, haven't scratched the bottom, haven't sucked it out yet. So see how we go. Cheers. All right, pan 4, getting down near the bottom. Still got a bit more to go. A couple of nice little pieces in there, and a fair few little, tiny little micros. I don't know if you can see them with the reflection, but a few micros, a few bits. But we're nearly at the bottom. Going to give you a look. Okay, we've got our viewfinder. Let's see if we can get to see the bottom. There we go. Still got a bit to suck out. Still got a bit to go. Trying to get into this corner where all these rocks are packed up and clean off the top of these ledges and maybe get down there, because I think that what I thought was a piece of bedrock may not be, but we're going to get down there with the little yabby pump and the super sucker nozzle and give it a go. So anyway, I'll keep sucking at this one and then we might move on to another one. So get this one finished and then we'll be done. Move all those rocks out of there and have a good suck at it. Cheers. Alright, I'm still getting down to the bottom, still scratching it, still sucking it, pulling out rocks that I thought were bedrock. That's where that viewfinder comes in handy. You can see what is and what isn't, and scratching the bottom. So this is the last one. Couple of nice little bits in there. I think I've found a nice little pocket down the bottom. I've still got to scratch it and go hard at it a bit more. But yeah, it's adding up. That's not a bad pan. I'll tell you what, the water's cold, smudge is wet, and yep, it's bloody cold. And we've still got to run these 2 buckets of overburden, so we'll keep going at the bottom and then probably set the river sluice up somewhere with the forward classifier and run those 2 buckets before I move on to somewhere else. Anyway, pan of the day. There you go, so far anyway. Okay, I'm going to let this clear out for a little bit so I can see what's going on down the bottom. Suss out another spot, but I'm setting up the river sluice with the forward classifier down there and going to run these 2 buckets of overburden and see what we can find. And then we'll come back, scratch a few more rocks out, pull a bit more out of the bottom and see if I can find that pocket. And then work on to the next patch, I suppose. So, you cold and wet, Smudge? Hey, Smudgy? Cold, buddy? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's bloody freezing. The water's like ice. Anyway, we're going to keep going, suss it out, see what we can do. Anyway, I'll move you down there, set you up on the tripod so you can actually see a bit of the action. Alright, let's run some of this overburden. It's set up, yeah, okay. There's probably not quite level, but we'll just see how it goes. We'll try our best. We've got a fair bit of water flow through it, so. Starting to flow away on me. Don't slide down the hill. Right up there. Nice to get a big rock to prop behind it, I think. Because it's trying to slide away down the hill. Bear with me. Let's hope that stick top will help. Anyway, we'll give it a go. See if that works. Alright, as I was saying, I'm trying to get down there, which still suck the bottom, still scratch it, pull that rock out of there, pull a few rocks out of there. There's a little juicy pocket down there, so I'm going to scratch the crap out of that and try and clean the bottom off. And we might move on to another hole. So I'll just set you up over here hopefully smokes won't come along and knock it arse over tit. So we'll soon find out. Bloody good bit of kit this, you can see, isn't it? So alright, I think I'm getting pretty well close to almost finished on that crevice because I can't go much deeper. Doesn't look like there's much in this. I think we've just about reached as far as we can reach, so can't see a thing. Move around to the small whiffles. No, I don't think it's a skunk pan. I think we've got one little microdot in there and that's it. Well, that's about as far as I can go on that crevice. One micro. Hope you can see that. One little micro up there. Tiny little micro. That's it, all done. Okay, I'm just about done. Packing up, sort of getting ready to go home. That's that crevice which I cleaned out completely. And then I moved into the next hole, right next to it, started pushing all the overburden, including that big bloody ghoulie of a rock there, into there. I ran 6 buckets of overburden today, and I've just cleaned out the forward classifier, and not too bad. How's that? That came out of 6 buckets of overburden. So, well and truly, from now on, I definitely will be running all the overburden through the forward classifier, and it's done a bloody good job today because I could even see some of them on the indicator mat and in the first part of the sluice. Nothing really in the dream mat bar black sand galore and some ironstone. Not even a lump of lead shot. Sorry Gadsy, no lead shot today. And Smudge just dropped his stick into a water hole, and it's a water soaked stick, so it's sunk to the bottom. So he's not happy. He's not willing to dive in it. Anyway, we're going to suck that up and then I'll do a snuffer dump. And then we're going to pack all our shit up and go home. Cheers. Okay, my phone died halfway through the day, so kind of made it hard to film. I didn't realise until I went to pick it up, and it wasn't working. So I've had it on the charge, my little solar charge pack over there. So it's at about 50% now after about an hour. So anyway, we're going to do the snuffer dump. I'll show you what come out of today's crevicing. So, not the biggest day, but tell you what, I'm loving that bloody forward classifier for a day like today, where it's been a bit of a mission to get to the bottom. Do a little shaker table, get it to come back a bit. Well, that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Micros in there, but there's some nice bits as well. I'll just put you down for a second, centre it all. Alright, there we go. All centred, micros, chunky bits. No big pickers, but most of them are stickers. So I'm quite happy with today. And it's really only been 4 hours because I didn't get up here till about 10 o'clock. And it's about 2:30, almost 3 now. So, see you at the weigh-in. Andy here, next day, and this is time for the weigh-in. This is from our session up the creek yesterday, 5 hours. That's the goal. .4. It's better than what I thought. A couple of those bits must weigh a bit more than what I thought. Anyway, cheers guys. Catch you on the next one. See ya.